Hey guys, sorry this one's a bit late, but let's just jump into it. This season we have Dean returning from hell and finding out that Castiel is the one that brought him back. We have Sam running around with Ruby, exercising demons with his ESP, as Dean calls it, and on a quest to kill Lilith, and ultimate succeeding and then completing the final seal and releasing Lucifer from the cage. So we'll start with the tallies, but I can't find, there it is. Binding moments, we have 2. The first one being in episode 6, Yellow Fever. We have Dean and the deputy. I assume he's the deputy. And when Dean tells him, "You're awesome," and the deputy tells him, "You too," and Dean looks down and smiles and rubs his hand on his pants, and Sam has to drag him away. The second one, just the entirety of episode 14, Sets and Violence. I mean, I know they say that it's it's supposed to be the little brother you always wanted, but that doesn't make a lot of sense, as he and Sam are very codependent, especially Dean being dependent on Sam. More codependent to Sam. I mean, every other person victim of the siren, it's a romantic or an sexual relationship, but then Dean, it's not. A new member to the tallies, we have Cass is in love with Dean moments. This season we have one with episode 16, On the Head of a Pin. Castiel was saying to Dean, "I was getting too close to the humans in my charge. They felt I was beginning to show emotions." Battery low, gotta hurry this up. Lies, we have 3. We have from episode 1, Lazarus Rising, to episode 4, Metamorphosis, when Dean eventually catches him. Sam saying that he isn't using his ESP. And then episode 4, he tells Dean that he has stopped. But then episode 7, Dean once again finds out that he hasn't really. I'm not sure which episode's here, because I don't think he first told I think he tells him toward the beginning of the series. I don't know if he tells him. Well, Dean says that he doesn't remember hell when Sam asks him. Hi, buddy. Now I'm not sure when I kind of dozed off at the end of Wishful Thinking, so I'm not sure if it's revealed at the end of that episode or in the next episode that he actually does remember hell. Dead female characters, we have one. We have in episode 15, Death Takes a Holiday, Pamela. Sam Hits to the Head, we have one in episode 4, Metamorphosis. Self-sacrificing bullshit, we have in episode 9, I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's revealed that Sam tried to trade places with Dean in hell. Winchester Deaths, we have one in episode 8, Wishful Thinking, Sam being electrocuted by lightning and then being brought back when the wishes are reversed. Brothers split once in episode 21 when the levee breaks, going into episode 22. Ghosts, we have Sits in episodes 2, 6, 7, 13, 15, and 17. Demons, we have 15 in episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, and 22. Witches, we have 2 in episodes 7 and 12. We have Reapers in episode 15. We have 13 Angels in episodes 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, and 22. Humans Are Real Monsters, we have 4 in episodes 4, 6, 8, and 11. For 4, I have... I don't think anyone wants to see that, bud. I'll cover him with my head. I have my Metamorphosis down because the hunter being insistent that he needs to die, not giving him a chance to try and prevent the transformation from completing, and also trying to burn his wife alive because she's pregnant. Like, that's just too much. Like, I get you don't want another Ruguru out there, but, like, I don't know, forced miscarriage somehow. To burn her alive is just... And then, I'm not saying it would have been good of him to force miscarriage, just that seems like a better alternative than burning her alive. And then, episode 6, Yellow Fever. It was, I believe it was the way he was killed that turned him into what he is. But I could be wrong, because once again, I dozed through this episode a bit. And then episode 8, Wishful Thinking. We have him, of course, throwing the coin into the wishing well in order to make the girl fall in love with him. And then episode 11, Family Remains. I mean, they're humans living in the walls that are the product of incest from the dad messing with his daughter. So, human monsters all around. And we go check out the tally totals. So, binding moments we have 8. Cast in love with Dean moments we have 1. Lies 4. Self-sacrificing 2. Brothers split 3. Dead female characters 7. Sam hits to the head 6. Winchester does 3. Ghosts 22. Demons 33. Vampires 3. Gods 2. Witches 4. Reapers 3. Angels 15. And humans are the real monsters 16. Make sure I get the right note this time because I've already started season 5. I found this before and I skipped straight from. I opened the season 5 notes by accident. So, episodes. The best are running. We have episode 1, Lazarus Rising, because the reunions between Dean and Bobby and Sam and Dean. We have Castiel's extra ass entrance. Pamela, who's just amazing. And I think it's possibly one of the best episodes of the series. And then episode 3 in the beginning, seeing what John and Mary were like before everything happened. And Jean trying to keep Mary from dying. Telling her, don't go in the nursery. Episode 5, Monster Movie. Episode 6, Yellow Fever. Episode 8, Wishful Thinking. The worst episode running is episode 11, Family Remains. And I have never liked this episode. I just think it's pretty dumb. Like, what, they have super strength from living the walls? They've just been surviving the walls this whole time. And then the dog dying, and it's not a great episode. And then characters. I don't have any notable episodes this week. So best monster of the week running, we have from episode 5 Monster Movie, the shapeshifter. Like, he's just living it up. He's making his own monster movie. Like, he is so fucking dramatic. Like, fucking playing Dracula. He's got a whole ass set. Like, oh my god, dude. It's great. And the part where he's asking the delivery guy, is there garlic on the pizza? And he's like, I have a coupon. The entire time in character is just hilarious. And then, worst monster of the week running, I mean, the kids in the walls and Family Remains. And then, I only have one character here for best one-off / recurring character, and that's Pamela. So, I mean, Chuck's pretty great at this point, too. Notable guest stars we have in episode 5 Monster Movie, we have Michael Eklund, and he's Bobo in Winona Earp, and back in season 2, we had Melanie Scarfano, who plays Winona. In episode 7, The Great Pumpkin, Sam Winchester, we have Ashley Benson, who's from Pretty Little Liars, and I'm gonna butcher this. Jean-Luc Bilodeau, maybe? He's in Baby Daddy, which is so funny. That's one of my favorite ABC Family comedies, but I find it interesting that both of them later star in ABC Family shows, or, well, now it's Freeform. In episode 11, Family Remains, we have Alexa Nicholas, who was in Zoe 101, and then Dylan Minnette, who he's been in a lot of things recently. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not gonna watch it, but he's in 13 Reasons Why. Episode 12, Chris Angel the Douchebag, we have Barry Bostwick, who was Brad in The Rock Horror Picture Show, which is one of my favorite movies and one of my favorite musicals. Episode 17, After School Special, we have, at the time, she went by Candace Nicola, but now she goes by Candace King now that she's married. She was in Vampire Diaries and a couple episodes of the originals. And then in episode 15, Death Takes a Holiday, the little ghost kid, Cole, he was a voice. Well, his name is Alexander Gold, and he was a voice of Nemo in Finding Nemo, which I thought was super interesting. Notes, we have, I should probably check my battery real fast. Ooh. Okay, 8%. Okay, so, why did Dean have a lighter in the coffin? Did Castiel put it in there with him? Did Sam bury him with it? How did he have a lighter? In the same episode, I always find it so funny watching back Ruby pretending that she doesn't know Dean and Bobby and like asking them where the pizza is that it takes 2 guys to deliver, and asking if he and Sam were together is just, and then Sam calling her by the wrong name is just so funny. It's so funny watching that, knowing that she's Ruby. And then in the same episode, Cass just being a dumbass and trying to talk to Dean in his real voice, thinking that Dean's, believing that Dean's special enough that he'll be able to understand him. And, this is more a comment toward later. It's that, why is the show at this point, as they've gone later in the series, seem just act like Sam never had powers? Like, why is that? And then also just ignoring the fact that he's an addict, or recovering addict, but still. I mean, once an addict, always an addict. It's a disease. So it's kind of interesting that that doesn't seem to be brought up anymore. And, I don't know if this is just like a coincidence. I don't know that they fully planned the entire time that Chuck would be God, but I literally have it in here, all capitals. Motherfucker, Chuck said he was God and put the brothers through everything for entertainment back in episode 18, the monster at the end of the book. Like, he's like, what am I, a god? What kind of god puts people through all of that just for entertainment? Like, he says from the beginning that it's all just for his entertainment. Like, what? I mean, I don't know if they actually planned on him being God at that point, but it's still pretty funny. And then just the way Chuck acts and interacts with everybody, pretending that he's not God, is just hilarious. I think that's all I've got here. I'm sorry this video is late. My cat's been sick. I wasn't feeling great beginning of this week. So it's like yeah. I went ahead and started season 5 instead of waiting until filming this video like I have with previous videos. And I'm about halfway through, so hopefully that I'll be able to film that video and get it up pretty soon, though it probably won't be on Thursday. My phone is on 10%. Oh no, my phone's on 5%. I need to go. So, see you guys later. Bye.